Jasiri X, One Hood Media, man. We here in Lincoln at the corner of Lincoln, Lemington. We're really, community activists here in Lincoln, man. This does a lot for the young brothers. One, I just wanted to ask you, like, you come through Lincoln, man, it's like you start at the top of Lincoln, and then the deeper you drive into Lincoln, you see like less and less life, more and more decay. What happened? Like, why does Lincoln, look like a place where it's like almost uninhabited?
Because it is. There's nothing. This is not a community, really. There's no businesses up here. As far as people go, we're a tight-knit community, but as far as businesses, it's non-existent. We have one store in this whole community that serves everybody, and that's it. If you look down here, all you see is nothing.
Yeah.
Look behind you, see is nothing.
So there was a time where though this, we buy this food market that's closed, where this was like open and this was the center. Because when you talk about Lincoln and Lemington, you're talking about like two well-known streets in Pittsburgh. Why do you think, or how do you think it got like this? And really, how did it get like this, and why do you think it's like this still?
Crack epidemic. That shut everything down. This is once one of the most busiest communities in the city. During the 80s, you had 3 barbershops up here, but now it's nothing. There's nothing here. So, like I said, we have one store that serves all the needs of the whole community. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
So when you hear somebody say, like, Pittsburgh is America's most livable city, how does that, as a resident here, as somebody here that's really trying to make a change, a difference, like, how does that make you feel?
It's not the most livable, but it's livable. You gotta find your grind and get into it. Right now we have youth doing stuff like car wash, mowing lawns, and you just gotta find your hustle and get in. But as far as being the most livable, I don't buy that. It's difficult to find arable land and grow your own food in here. So it's definitely not the most livable city. That's a myth.
One thing about like the neighborhood of Lincoln is like you don't really, I guess you got Pulse and Rec Center, but you don't see like a lot of community groups like actually active in Lincoln. Is that, why do you think that is?
Because there are none. You have a few, but there's no money for that right now. That's why the youth out here trying to make money for themselves. There ain't no summer jobs for them. There's like 10 summer jobs for the youth, and that's it.
As you look around this area and this being like the main corner, it's really like it's no representation at all. Is there representation in Lincoln?
Yes, there is. But as far as young people, no. There's not like young people representing Lincoln, no.
Well, what is the what are they doing, I guess, to help the situation?
Well, a lot of community leaders here are older than myself, and they're doing a lot actually with what they got. A lot of them are not getting funding, but you do have a lot of elders around here who are well respected, and they're doing the best they can with what they got. We just don't get funding for the things that we need.
So many people not doing anything. Like, what made you want to really get involved and really do things for these young people, like a car wash, do things to put money in their pocket, do things to educate them? What made you want to do that?
Just want to teach them how to make their own money and how to become like, they at the age right now of 15, 14, and they're starting to hustle. And if we can curb that, then that's the plan.
But what made you, I guess, have that mentality? What made you have a mentality of, I'm not going, because people look at it and say, well, hey, man, they gonna hustle. It is what it is. I'm gonna go do me. How come instead of you being somebody that's like, I'm gonna just do me and live my life, you're like saying, nah, man, I'm gonna go reach back and help these young people? What caused you to be like that?
Well, most of these guys most of their fathers are dead or in jail. Most of their fathers are my friends. So it's like a personal investment. Like my nephews, my sons, so that's what it is. It's more of a, I was where they were kind of thing. It's like my family, so that's basically what it is.
We're here in Lincoln, and actually, I'm about to get my car washed, to come give back to the community program that he has, man. So it's Pittsburgh, America's most livable city. It's your man, Jasiri X, man, Bird. Appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with us. And just as we talking, here come the cops, Pittsburgh's finest, so. Peace.
Welcome to America's most livable city. Please ignore the invisibles with me. See, Pittsburgh, we built its economy, but we still lead the nation in black poverty. Welcome to America's most livable city. Just ignore the invisibles with me and state your business, cause here, the place you live in depends on your race and privilege. They call it Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but block dictators will launch missiles to bang ya, while hot metal come whistling out the chamber to make